Good afternoon. I am Marley Price, the Director of Communications for the City of Clinton, and I'm taking over City Talk today to talk about all the ways that you can stay connected with the City of Clinton. If you do not recognize me, I have been in this position for just at 2 years now, and I think that communications is a very essential part of government, and I would love to discuss the ways that not only can you stay connected, but I do believe communications is a two-way street. So on October 10th, I will be having a community meeting at Old Town Depot beginning at 5:30. So if you see some things that we go over today, then you would like to discuss, or you have other ways that you'd like to communicate or things that you would like to be communicated with, just please attend the meeting on October 10th and we will discuss that then. While we're doing this live stream, I will be checking my phone to see if there's any comments in the comment section. And if I can go over and answer any questions, I'll be glad to. If there's any questions after the live, I'll answer them then. Or like I said, come to the community meeting on October 10th and we'll discuss them there. So let's get right into it. Obviously, one of the ways that you can stay connected is like you're doing now on our Facebook page. We also have an Instagram, a Twitter, and a YouTube channel that you can stay connected there. But let's go ahead and talk about our website. Our website is clintonms.org. And when you log on to the website, the homepage will be what you're seeing here. Let me flip over to this. And at the top, you will see a header that has a lot of prompts. The first one that we'll talk about is Ask the Mayor. If you would like to send the mayor a question, you can do that here. He does answer all of the emails that he gets. But also on this page, if you'll scroll down, you'll see phone numbers for every department in the city. So this is a great way if you have a question for anyone, there you can find their number here. Also, you can pay online on our website, your water bill, a permit, or even a fine. And this is a really important section. It's our news section, and this is where we update any news relevant that's going on. We have a full weekend in Clinton of events. There's a Board of Aldermen overview. So this you can also get to from the homepage as well if you scroll down, but it is up in the tab. You can see the agendas and minutes for the board meeting, the events tab, and I do want to talk about this tab specifically very briefly. So, well, let's go back to it. Didn't want to stay on it, did it? There we go. So if you scroll down, you can see our events calendar has changed. Used to be just a simple Google calendar. Now it is a very interactive calendar. You can click on an event and it will tell you more about that event, location, time, a description of what it is. You can even see it on a map if you need directions to that event. But a really cool part of this calendar is if you are a business or an organization in town and you are hosting an event for the city or in the city, you can submit your event here and that will come to me and I'll be able to put it on the city calendar. And that's a great way to not only stay connected with the city, but all of the events that are going on within the city of Clinton. Also, you can submit requests. These are requests for a work order. We do have a house watch program as well as reporting a nuisance property. Let's go back to the home page. In the section right here that you're seeing on your screen, you can scroll through the services. So if you are curious about public notices, then you would go to our community development tab. If you would like some more information on when our citywide cleanup or hazardous waste, garbage, sewer, any of that public works tab, we have the fire department, police department. Under Live, we have a lot of information about education. This is where the ward maps live. If you're thinking of relocating to Clinton, there's a tab here as well. Under Play, you can get to the calendar of events here as well. You can go to the Main Street or the Old Town Depot websites. Parks and Recreation, this is where you can click on for more parks information as well as reserving pavilions. And then Therapeutic Recreation has a tab as well. If you're a part of the Living Young program, if you have any questions about any upcoming events for the Living Young program, you could come here And we do update their newsletter on our website that you can access as well. Another great way to stay connected with the City of Clinton is through our newsletter. Now, that newsletter does go out the first Monday of every month. And if you scroll to the bottom of our website, you can see here it has a newsletter tab. If you are not currently signed up for our newsletter, this is where you can come to sign up for the newsletter. It will give you a prompt to enter your name and your email address, and it will go into our system. And then when I send that newsletter out, first Monday of every month, you will begin to receive it there. Next, we'll move on to something that I think is really exciting, which is our City of Clinton app. Now, our app can be downloaded from your app store, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. That app will be in your app store. You just search City of Clinton MS and it will pop up. You see that on the far left of your screen. This is what it will look like. You can download it. I think that the app is a really important part of our communication because a lot of us use these devices every day. You have constant access to your phone, or at least I do. And the app is a really great way to stay connected. You'll see this first prompt when you open the app. It has some alerts. Now, I will say about Clinton Alerts, if you enable your push notifications, which allows apps to send you notifications to your phone even if the app is not opened, we use those Clinton Alerts to send pertinent information. I think some of the last alerts I've sent was maybe about garbage during the last hurricane that we had. Any kind of information that we want to push out very quickly, those will come through your Clinton Alerts and they will be pushed to your phone. We have the events calendar on here as well. It's more of a text format, but there are links and things that you can get to from your mobile app as well. Links to maps, to our YouTube page so that you can watch videos that are on our YouTube page from your app. And as well as news. Now, anything that has been updated to the website in the news section that we discussed briefly a moment ago will also go to your app as well, so you have news in the palm of your hand. You also have what I think is really, really important. At the bottom right of your app, you will see the word directory. Now, that is a directory of a contact list of everyone in the city. I know a lot of times we get phone calls to be connected to other departments, or you might not know a department's phone number. Well, here it is right here. Like I said, if you download the app on your phone and you need to call somebody, you just open the app, go to the directory, and you can dial their number straight from the app on your phone. And I think that is a really great way to stay connected, to ask questions, whatever. And I'm in there, obviously. So if you have any questions after today about any ways to communicate or ideas on communication, especially if you can't come to that October 10th meeting, please feel free to reach out to me. The next thing I want to talk about, and you may have seen this on our Facebook page during the hurricane, was our Text My Gov notifications. Now, there's two ways that you can use Text My Gov. The one that we were pushing out during the hurricane was to text Clinton to 91896. Now, that is strictly city notification. So similar to the Clinton Alerts that are on the app, we send pertinent information that is time sensitive through that system. So if you text Clinton to 91896, like when we had to cancel movie night because of weather, again, the garbage during the hurricane, any time sensitive information, we do text that out through that. So you'll get a text message straight to your phone. Another way to utilize Text My Gov is to text HI to 601-488-3563. Now, when you do that, you will be prompted to use simple text to communicate with the city. So I think in this example, it's a little bit smaller than I intended. I can't see it quite that well. But for instance, you can text the word pay or pay bill, and you'll be prompted with a link to pay your bill online. If you text fine, you'll be prompted with a link to pay your fine online. If you text events, you'll be prompted with a link to go to the events calendar. So there's a lot of ways to stay connected through that 601-488-3563 number. If you just want to send simple text notifications to the city to get prompts and communicate with us from your cell phone in text format, which is pretty pertinent to me. So let's go back to full screen. Sorry, I'm trying to do everything at one time. So those are a lot of very pertinent ways that you can stay connected with the City of Clinton. We discussed the website, the newsletter, all of our social media platforms, the Clinton app, as well as the TextMyGov format. And like I said, we have a community meeting October 10th from 5:30 until I will be there. I would see it more like a brainstorming session. Like I said, we've gone over all the ways that we currently communicate. If you have other ways that you think would be more accessible, if you have things that you've seen through these platforms that we currently use that you would love for us to push out that maybe we don't currently, we want to hear that as well. Like I said, communication is definitely a two-way street. And I think that is really great that we embrace the feedback from the community to know what it is you want communicated and how you want to be communicated with. Before I go, I want to talk about a couple of the events that we do have coming up. We have a full weekend in the City of Clinton. Tonight, we have Footloose for dinner and a movie that has been moved to the train depot because, as a lot of you may already know, we have a movie being filmed in Old Town. So we have moved the viewing of Footloose for dinner and a movie to the train depot. We also have Friday night at Milepost 89, and that is at the Visitor Center. And we have a really great band there. Marcia does a wonderful job of booking those. So I think we only have 2 more. So we have tonight and then one next month. So don't miss that. And then tomorrow we have the Cruisin' Clinton Car Show, and that will be in Old Town. And during the Cruisin' Clinton Car Show, we have the Big Truck Experience where kids can come and touch all kinds of big trucks, the fire trucks there. We had a mail truck there last year. They do a really great job setting that up, as well as a Hot Wheels showdown. Then in October, on October 5th, we will have a fall concert in Lions Club Park beginning at 6 o'clock. We'll have the Bowtie Dance Band, as well as a food truck. So that's October 5th. Then we have the Fall Market on October 12th. And that also includes the pet parade, the Chick-fil-A pet parade, which is always really fun to see all of those pets dressed up. We have citywide cleanup October 12th as well through October 19th, with the exception of October 13th. That Sunday, they don't ever do the cleanup on that Sunday. But October 12th through October 19th was the citywide cleanup. And hazardous waste disposal day is October 26th. So don't miss out on those events. Like I said, if you want to keep up to date with all the events that we have coming up in the City of Clinton, we have the website, you have the app, and you also have all of our social platforms where we like to push those out. So if you want any information about any of the events that I have listed a moment ago, you can check out our Facebook page. You can check out Main Street's Facebook page, our website for all of those details. So like I said, my name is Marley Price. I am the Director of Communications. My phone number is 601-813-6379. If you have any questions after this live, my email address is mprice@clintonms.org. And I really appreciate you tuning in, and I hope to see you October 10th at the train depot at